Woo-wee. I'm suing Streamlabs. I got a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it took so long for it to update that I actually got a lawyer in that time.
Woo! Hello, everybody. We're streaming from the much-anticipated Streamlabs 1.8.1
Oh,
with all of these new
damn.
amazing features.
Whoa. Man. It seems completely different, honestly.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so excited to try all these new features. Like,
yeah. Well, we are live.
woo.
We are here. And I am going to post new stream pics soon on Patreon.
Ooh.
So people will have to vote
The
for stream pics in the next while.
Hey Jay, not sorry I missed the Patreon-only stream. I was playing Kill Team Heavy Intercessors versus Compendium Sisters of Battle. Ooh. Lucky bet, ooh. I don't watch it. I bet they're asleep, probably dreaming about the Goongas.
Better believe it.
I only want to watch it. Do we summon them like Mothra or something? Absolutely. You have to sing the whole Mothra song.
Gotta switch keyboards.
I think Godzilla vs. Mothra is too mainstream. I prefer the actual Mothra movie.
There you go, folks.
Landon Mel, hey Jay, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Probably classic 1977 OG Star Wars. And then 8 and then 7. Oh, no, wait, not 8 and 7. And then
Nope.
4, 5. 5 and then 7. Onion, I'm rebasing 30 Plague Marines right now. Neat. I like Plague Marines.
They're awesome.
Jason M. I just watched a Godzilla movie with Mothra the other day. Ooh, that narrows it down to like 11. Sweaty, how do you feel about the new Godzillas? I don't really like the American Godzillas. I feel like it loses something. The 2011 one wasn't bad with Bryan Cranston Bryan Cranston makes a cameo, and then Kick-Ass is the main character for most of it. I didn't really like the other two. I haven't seen King Kong yet, although I don't know. I feel like they don't get it. I also, I'm kind of burnt out on, like, in modern movies where they have super cool technology that they don't show off, and they just have holograms and a NASA type headquarters and seemingly infinite resources, and I don't know, it just feels very samey same. Like, how come in Jurassic Park, why do they have a NASA type headquarters with holograms? Like, how come they can't just have computers and cubicles?
Yeah.
The too late. You said 8, then 7. No backsies. You know what? You're right. Gears. Been having a bad day, so knowing Nick is also here is really good news.
I am also here.
Fujin 5, I went grocery shopping late, just got done. I'll be listening to this on the way home.
Hell yeah. I hope you're watching while you're driving.
Landon Mel, one army to get rid of in 40k, which army? Squats.
Boom! Now that would be hilarious. I'm gonna say Black Templar Space Marines.
Ooh.
Destroyed.
So I tell you, the new American ones are too cool to be true to the originals. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, Shin Godzilla is the last Japanese Godzilla movie, and I feel like it kind of nails it by recreating the first movie with like modern stuff. Like it's about the bureaucracy of Japan's government. And I feel like that's kind of an interesting story to tell, and it's similar to the story being told in the original one, which is kind of about like the occupation of America, or the occupation of Japan by America, and like the fear of the nuclear weapons. Whereas, like the sillier Godzilla movies, I feel like they work because of their silliness. I don't know. I don't get the new American ones. I feel like Godzilla isn't inherently great, and so you can't just do Godzilla and have it be a good movie. Like, you know, the better Japanese Godzilla movies, they had weird stuff like psychics and aliens. And I feel like the American movies are like, it's Godzilla. It's Godzilla, though. We bought him. We're doing Godzilla now.
Great. Flippin' did at 88. I love all Godzilla.
The good old Heisei, Millennium, the old stuff. There's the Heisei. Heisei's the oldest, and then there's, what's the middle one called? Or no, there's Showa. Showa is the old stuff, and then Heisei is the good stuff, and then Millennium is the hit and miss stuff. But I do enjoy it all, except for maybe the American stuff. Mr. Hobbyman Canada 2, you can just refer to me as Mr. Hobbyman Canada. You don't need to say 2 because I'm still the same dude behind the first Hobbyman Canada.
No, we're saying that too, and you're gonna like it. Gears just finished my Castellan. So many holes to fill. Yeah, and by the way, everybody, we just put up the Patreon poll for the next models.
Ooh.
So, want a little tease for what those are going to be?
I'm going to say the third one's going to win.
I think the second one's going to win. Yep.
Ryan S. question. I was thinking of applying some battle damage to already painted and highlighted Marines. What do I do? Because I don't want to ruin them. Putting on the battle damage. Maybe a little sponging. Maybe a little wash.
Alex YT, how many votes so far? We got 7 votes.
Woo!
So we, and also, you can sign up. Oh, now we have 9. Anyone wants to vote can sign up.
Mm-hmm. Alex YT, true. It's like Shield runs every company now. Utter Marinus. Hey Jay, what Xenos army in 40k would you recommend? Whichever one is like the super coolest to you. Like you look at it and you're like, damn, that's a cool army, I want it. Dancing on Doom. Jurassic World had the holograms. Yeah, heretic. Report to your nearest Inquisitor. You know what? That's true.
Cobalt Sun, sadly, I don't have enough money to join the Patreon, but I say the first option. It's a pretty good option. That's the option that I would pick personally, but who knows? Ooh, Harry McGill. Hello, nerds. Only 2 days till I get my Malifaux box in. Exciting.
That is awesome. I love Malifaux. Remember in Jurassic World when the big T-Rex got out and then they sent in their like security team and and the security team had heartbeat sensors so that you can tell if they were alive or dead. Why? Why would they wear that?
Yeah.
Also, I think a machine gun would probably work on a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Like, I know it was a super T-Rex, but I still feel like a machine gun would work.
Why are you hating on a perfect movie?
It was a perfect movie in terms of success. It was like the biggest movie in the whole world. It was like the top grossing movie of all time.
Yeah, so why are you hating? Obviously, that means it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Landon Mel, hey Jay, me and my dad are going to start a wargaming channel together. Any suggestions? Just publish.
Fun with it.
Have fun with it. Just publish videos, and then watch the videos over and over, and then publish more.
There you go. Skull-shaped. Hey guys, who won in your Orcs versus Orc Kill Team game at Adepticon? Me and my buddies were the ones that stopped by to bug ya. I won.
I would say it was a tie.
Nope, and I said I was going to win, and I did.
It was a close battle.
It was very close, but I did win.
Alex YT, honestly, it would be the best long-form April Fool's joke if squats weren't actually coming back. You know what? I would respect it. I'd be like, I respect the bit. You got to commit. You got to commit to the bit. Dancing a Doom, hello Jay Nick, how's your heretical night?
Bad.
Nearly finished painting my 2 Gravis captains and Marshall, and I won't do faces again unless necessary. Conman Minis, also, hey Jay, how would you feel if the remnants of the Men of Iron came back with the squats in a kill team box? They could act like custodies with only a few models, but they have insane weaponry. I would love to see anything happen with Kill Team. I think that'd be super cool. I think Kill Team is in a great spot to do lots of weird and wacky things.
Yep. Skull-shaped. Oh, the Orcs won, for sure. Yeah, the Orcs won. Again is Nick and Jay, for the challenge, do you have to start from scratch?
You have to be doing something new?
New, yeah. I mean, if you kind of started something, you have to add. You should add to it.
Something that Doodad 88 depends on the caliber. A 50 caliber would chew it up. I bet even a 9mm would upset it a lot.
The Rybot, Jay or Nick, what do you think the next Kill Team box or White Dwarf armies will be released?
I have no idea. I know we just got Harlequins. I would assume Space Marines are going to get a big box. I have no idea what factions they'll pick. I mean, I would not have guessed that Thousand Suns would have been the first White Dwarf.
Yeah.
Alex YT, most monsters in movies have unrealistic resistance to ballistics, to be honest. No one can tell me King Kong is bulletproof. You know what? King Kong, those machine guns worked well on King Kong. Ooh, and Shin Godzilla, when the bullets are just bouncing off Godzilla. That was pretty badass. Like, because it looks like they make his skin look kind of like steel. And literally, like, there's sparks coming off of his skin as the bullets are bouncing off. Ah, Shin Godzilla is just so cool. And spooky looking. Insert Bug, just stopping by to say hello. Hope you have a good stream, guys.
I hope you have a bad stream.
Who you calling guy, friend? I'm not your friend, buddy. That's how the Canadians talk in South Park.
The Rybots. Nick, I've been having a blast 3D printing the Patreon models. They work well for Kill Team. Hell yeah. I know I saw a couple of people printed some stuff. I didn't get a chance to respond. It's awesome. Alex YT, I've never known EOB to have a bad stream. We've had a couple bad streams.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely in the beginning. It's like, so, baseball, right? Pretty cool. Just, you know. So you know, we have people watching now. We didn't always. Jennifer Perryman. Jay, most people who write to Games Workshop asking for the missing Macman crane antenna probably won't use it and just want to stick it to Games Workshop.
Probably.
Yes.
I hear that they'll give it to you.
Yeah. Bikini Cannon EOB has bad streams all the time. See? Foo Mark, this is a good stream? I wouldn't say. I don't think so. Jason M, they only have bad streams when I'm not there. Very true.
Come on, son, I need to practice my faces because my original idea for my Space Marine Force was lava camo Marines, so they were all helmeted. But now they're not going to be all helmeted? Mr. Highman Canada 2, what if you did a smash or pass video on all of the 40k factions? JK, but what if? Smash or pass? Like will I bang the army or not bang the army? I really want to I really want to do a wargaming iceberg video because I've actually been enjoying iceberg videos on YouTube.
Will I bang the army?
No. Orcs, yes. Sisters, no. Space Marines, maybe.
Depends on the day.
Air, if I may ask, what's your opinion on the new Grey Knight Combat Patrol? It doesn't knock my socks off. It's not an amazing discount. You only get like one captain for free. It comes with the stuff it should come with. I think it should come with at least 5 more Strike Squad Grey Knights. It doesn't jingle my jangles. I'd probably look to see if I could find a better deal on eBay or something.
Is under UK law, I think they have to give you the missing piece for law reasons.
Ooh, fun. Wait, will they give it to Americans?
See, that's what I was going to say, because it sounded like the UK viewers were like, yeah, you could just get the new parts and it's fine. But the US viewers didn't sound like things were happening for it.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll have to test this hypothesis.
Exactly. Why did I get an antenna?
Think we have the receipt?
Ooh. I don't have it. Nope, I don't have it. I have my Mooyah receipt.
Patrick Fielding,
me?
hey Jay, your enthusiasm and genuine love for the hobby comes across crystal clear on camera. Your love for the hobby is a large part of the reason I got myself into it with no prior knowledge. Wow.
There you go.
Neat.
You know what? We might have a email receipt.
Ah.
Let me see. Oops.
Honest. Would I bang the army? Jay, 2022.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you nailed that.
Something to do that 88. Iceberg videos, please elaborate. So somebody will be like, this is the serial killer iceberg. And so they'll just talk about serial killers for like 2 hours. Or, they'll talk about the Star Wars iceberg. And they'll talk about things from different perspectives, like inside of the universe perspective, outside of the universe perspective. I just think it's neat. It's like, if you watch this, you'll know everything about the subject.
We have a receipt.
Ooh, there we go.
So potentially,
I bet they don't give it to Americans.
I wouldn't. I would spit my tea out and be like, "What the hell?"
Whoa!
Exactly.
No.
No. Yep. I worked with a couple of Brits back in the day, and that's what oh my god, every conversation was, what? And then, no. Every single conversation.
Mr. Highwayman Canada 2, what if the Skaven got a 40k codex as some sort of thing that came from the warp as some sort of mutated humans? I think it'd be neat, but I think there's plenty of factions. Like, there's thousands of models to choose from. Also, Mantic makes very, very good Space Skaven. So maybe just buy those and use them as, like, Guard or Genestealer cult.
Mm-hmm. Jason M., can you do a video where you call customer service and talk in your fake accent? Ryan S., I just think it's funny, maybe piss off a random exec, but I hope store employees aren't dealing with this crap. I bet
that's
they're not.
I loved a million. I think when Games Workshop posted one thing about fan animations, we got a great comment that was like, I called Games Workshop customer service 3 times to complain and they hung up on me. I guess it shows how Games Workshop cares about their customers. It's like, so you harassed a poor minimum wage phone service worker 3 times and you're the victim? Right.
For something that has nothing to do with what that customer service line is?
Yeah.
Akino Kanones, as a GW executive, I always hate EOB videos. Give it a big old-fashioned dislike.
Mark, what do you guys think about the idea of a spacer Genestealer cult coming across a starving Tyranid bioship? The broodmind struggles to decide what to do, but nom or do the nomming. I feel like a starving Tyranid bioship would 100% devour the Genestealer cult, because that's kind of what they're there for. I mean, they're there to help make planets easier to take over, but also just to be more food.
Delicious.
They're like the after-dinner mint. They devour the planet, and then they devour the cult.
Aww. I love it. Burnout Sog. Orcs are food. Everything's food.
Mm-hmm.
Burnout Sog. I think they have a mushroomy texture. Probably.
Maybe you
It's-
you saute them in something.
Mmm. I don't know. It sounds pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Like a
I
good
taste
shrimp.
I taste some orcs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Joe, hey Jay, Anna and I are watching. Hi, congratulations on your new Vallejo paint set. I like Vallejo paints. It's good stuff. It's Vallejo. I should try to be correct. For years I've been saying Vallejo. It's Vallejo.
It is Vallejo. You're right. Alex YT, a little orc risotto.
Ooh.
There you go. Jason, cream of orc soup.
Little Nibbler 93. Those TikTok icebergs, I'd also smash squats all day. XYT. Any other weird foods, beverages, things people have brought up like the Goya soda? Malta Goya.
Malta Goya. Oh
Not
my
good.
God. Not good at all.
The
We
taste
tried
test
that.
is still on Patreon.
We did a taste test on our Patreon because we were given money to do so.
Spent like $1.10 to buy some Malta Goya. Ugh.
Yeah, yucky.
Cobalt Sun. Also, they go from surface level knowledge to barely known knowledge. Yeah, and that's kind of what I like. Because sometimes when you're watching videos, people can either people rarely come at things from like a beginner aspect. Usually they come at it like you already know everything and you just want to hear it again. And it's like, no, I don't know anything. So you have to really tell me. Brian Rotzog, I bet Squigs would make some good bacon. Yeah. Professor Cabbage, I've been looking for some Rune Lord brass, but they're so hard to find. Rune Lord brass. Is that an old G-Dub color? Balthasar Golds. Hash Hut Copper. Tin Bits. Oh my gosh, is this still usable? Remember Tin Bits?
I remember tin bits. Made my bits tin with it.
I can maybe fix it. Good old Tin Bits. Do you want really dark bronze? Well, then you need Tin Bits.
God.
I bet I could bring them back.
And that fun style pot.
Con Man Minis, I just got done with an Inquisitor of the Ordo Xenos with the Flamer and Force Sword. He has pieces of Tau armor as trophies, and he is standing over a corpse of a nondespawned Necron that he killed. Sweet! I just picked up a Inquisitor model. It is the Lady Inquisitor with Inferno Pistol. It's kind of easier to find the ones with Power Maul and Plasma Pistol, but the Inferno Pistol is a little bit rarer. Although it's probably a recast. Whenever you see like a brand new metal mini on eBay, it's like, it's probably a recast. But that's fine. Who cares? Joe Medical, do you think Games Workshop will ever try out a famous IP like Lord of the Rings again? I think they're still going to do Lord of the Rings. Especially with isn't there a new Lord of the Rings TV show coming out called Rings of the
Maybe.
Lord?
Well, maybe he means like a whole new thing. Like they're gonna bring on like a new IP.
I kind of doubt it, but I do know that there's other companies that are doing a lot of things with licensed IP. What's the name of the company that does? They do Dark
Odysseus.
Souls and
It's close.
what's the game with the girl who walks through a robot world? It's a video game. It's popular.
Yep, people will know, but I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's viciously typing.
Steamforged games. They have Dark Soul. They have the Dark Soul game. They have. Come on, give me a little more. Give me a little more. Games.
Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. They have Horizon Zero Dawn as a tabletop game. And I think they are in the works to pick up the Not Halo. Oh, they also have a Resident Evil board game. What's the Not Halo game?
Schmalo. We got a team searching.
Destiny? Yeah, I think they're trying to acquire the Destiny to turn into a tabletop game. So yeah, it's probably not going to happen from Games Workshop, but whatever your favorite thing is, it'll probably get picked up by some tabletop game.
Blue's Clues.
Yeah, I think Mantic is working on a Blue's Clues game.
That's exciting.
BJ85, Jay, my Rosemary and Co brushes came in yesterday. Ooh, sweets. I love Rosemary and Co. Good old Rose.
Yep. Rosemary is a big fan of the channel.
Mm-hmm. Brian Rossog, do you eat paint? On occasion.
Yes. It's good for you, though.
Uttermanius, if Games Workshop brought back Epic, would you play it? Probably. I really like the look of Adeptus Titanicus. It looks like a really fun game. It looks like a really pricey game, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably be down for some epic scale war games. George Miller, I'd play the shit out of a Destiny 1.
Alex YT, I can't tell you how fast I would buy EOB Rosemary and Co. You gotta talk to Rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could set up a co. There is a lady named Rosemary who owns Rosemary and Co. That is something we learned that's very fun. And apparently she has seen our videos, which is also very fun.
Jason M. Brave Little Toaster Tabletop when? I think it comes out next week. I think it got pushed back a little.
Yeah, got delayed.
Alyssa Jones, how would you highlight black with a purple Citadel palette? How would I highlight black with a purple Citadel palette? Do you want it to look black or do you want it to look purple? Because if you want it to look black, but it's like reflecting purple, kind of like obsidian, you'd probably want to do edge highlights of purple, like really subtle edge highlights of purple. If you want it just to be a really, really dark purple thing, then you probably just want to mix your purple with black and really slowly, carefully highlight it up. Champ Styles, I remember when Halo was a HeroClix, they even made the Scarab and it was massive. I think we saw that. Remember the guys playing Halo next to us?
Mm-hmm.
And they had a giant ass Scarab.
Yeah. Vision 85. I made a note that you guys recommended the brushes, and on my order form, it was highlighted and had a check mark next to it.
Interesting.
That is interesting. We've chatted with them a little.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Mr. Hobby Man Canada 2, Among Us, the tabletop war game.
Yeah! Among Us would probably make a great board game. I still kind of want to play Nemesis. It looks really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Models are kind of cool.
They're pretty cool.
Condiment Minis. Clifford the Big Red Tabletop War Game when? Don Gibson. Anybody watch the TV show Halo yet? Any good? I haven't seen it. I like Halo. I've never ever played any of the games, but I've read the books. Weirdly, I read a bunch of the books when I was little. I think I just read like 4 books in the middle of some series. Because I was like, I like Halo. I like the Master Chief. I want to read this, and so I just checked out the books that said Halo on them. It was cool though. I still remember them talking about how they always put the cockpit of the spaceship in the middle, so that the windows can't get shot out and they all explode. And I remember that. I also remember the Master Chief waking up from cryo sleep, and apparently like cryo sleep, you're supposed to be naked because anything covering your skin, like I don't know, I don't remember if it's the time you spend in cryo sleep or the coldness, but it like kind of gives you like burns. And so the guy wakes up and he sees Master Chief get out in his full Mjolnir armor, and he's like, I wonder if that hurts really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Flipping that dude at 88. Tom and Jerry War Games. You guys are coming up with some great ideas.
Yep.
I mean, I'm surprised, that, the manufacturers don't just listen to the people.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Games Workshop's gonna steal everyone's ideas. George Gujardo. Also, Paw Patrol Apocalypse Scale game, please. Yeah, I do think that's coming.
Kicking on it. Discord Among Us after the stream? Absolutely. I don't own it, but or know how to play it.
Yeah.
Is it a browser game or is it like a real game?
I don't know. I think I missed that bandwagon. Yeah, if it's not Factorio or Terraria, I don't know what it is. And even then.
Jason M. I'm going to email Rosemary and tell them that I'm never buying her brushes because you guys mention it and you burp too much on stream.
Fair enough.
Someone, I guess. I read that the guys making the show didn't even look into the games. You know, I actually think that that's kind of fair. Because not every art form works as every other art form. So maybe you do need to switch it up if you're making a TV show versus making a video game.
James Cameron Clark, Factorio stream when?
Oh, I love Factorio.
See, this is what we do. Okay, you do all of the work, and I'll manage the fluids.
There we go. That can work.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the fluid handling. It's a giant pain in the ass, though, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun if that was just the only part of the game.
Yeah.
fluids.
So you just got to handle your fluids.
Yep. Gears. It'll be War Game when? Tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow.
I think we'd probably do a skirmish game.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have time to make a...
No, we'll do a full
Giant
scale rank and flank war game.
No!
No, I'm perfectly happy to let all the great companies make games and then I just get to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Fair trade.
George Gajardo, I wonder how you all would like RimWorld. I love watching nerds play that one. Is that the one where there's like little Kirby's running around with guns?
I mean, I'm already hooked.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Kirby.
Which it's not that. There's something else. Nope, it's not that at all.
BT95. I'm thinking of starting a channel. Like a TV channel? That'd be kind of cool. PJ McMurray. People need to stop texting me. This is my painting time.
Jeez.
The end.
Block them all. Unfriend.
James Cameron Clark. I'm planning on picking up some Rosemary & Co. dry brushes next month. The end. They're supposed to be the same as the Artist Opus ones. Hot take, I think all of the dry brushes are exactly the same from the same manufacturer. They're all just like camel hair round brushes.
That's a pretty hot take.
I have the Rosemary & Co. ones. They're very nice. I have the Army Painter ones. They're also very nice. I don't have enough money to afford the Artist Opus ones, but I guarantee they're exactly the same. Just for 16 times the price.
There you go.
I also have a makeup brush I bought from Walgreens for $4. That is also great. Alex YT, have you played Betrayal at House on Haunted Hill? I have not, but I've heard really good things about it. I think the only board game I really played is Root. Root.
I love Root.
Root is really fun.
Root is very fun. God, we need time to root it up, to kill team it up. Jeez, we haven't played, and we haven't beaten Sean.
No.
Yeah. God, we just haven't had time. We might have time this week.
Ooh.
I don't know. It depends on everything, but we might.
Utter Marinius. I don't know. Horace seems kind of sussy lately.
Jam Styles, you know what a dumb tabletop would be? A war game based 40,000 years into the future. Yeah, that'd be pretty
That would
dumb.
be kind of dumb.
Alex YT, statistically, I think you need to switch dice with Sean. It's the same dice.
Yeah, it's we all use my dice. Actually, Nick uses his own dice.
I would never have somebody touch my dice. That's disgusting.
Jake Clark, any ideas of how to do a cartoony base working on a scheme for my next kill team? What if you left the base completely flat and then you like painted on details? Like how old video games would just have textures on polygons?
Mm-hmm.
That could be kind of fun. The Wizard MF. Angry Joe has been tearing up the Halo TV series a new butthole. I trust his judgment. Probably. I don't know, though. Sometimes with licensed products, people can't see past the license. Because if it's not like... I assume Angry Joe, the video game guy, really likes the video games, and if it doesn't follow the video games, I could see that being very frustrating. Even if the show is actually pretty good.
Antonio, It upsets me that my girlfriend asked, "Why don't you just play Warhammer with your Legos and pretend they are minis instead of buying more expensive kits?" And I didn't have a good enough answer.
Solid question. I really
Leave
want to
her.
do Star Wars
Break up.
Legion in Lego. I think that would be really fun and totally doable. The Legion figures are about the same size as Lego minifigures.
Mhm. Again, pro tip: leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it. Can't have that kind of questions clogging your mind, fogging it all up.
George Miller. I played the D&D version of Bot-Hoth, and it was fun. Bot-Hoth?
Gears. Nick, if you were forced to collect 2,000 points of Space Marines, what chapter would you choose? Salamanders.
Not the Iron Hands?
No, I don't know. I'm just switching it up. I don't know if I want to. I don't know after seeing you deal with black armor if I want to do it.
That's true. Black armor sucks.
Green seems fun.
Yeah, green is nice and easy. Just a good color.
Yep.
That's what I need. Did
Yeah,
you ever
this
figure
is
out if
what-
2,000 points would be more expensive in Lego or Games Workshop? I think it'd be more expensive with Games Workshop. Depending on... So usually a Lego minifigure is about $4. But depending on how many actual guys you have, you might be able to kind of bring the price down. And then for vehicles, I think it'd be pretty cheap because buying secondhand Legos is pretty reasonable as long as you don't go after like weird, obscure parts or weird, obscure colors.
Right.
Battle Ready Minis! Hey guys, I'm hopefully going to be picking up my first airbrush soon. Super pumped.
Woo!
I still want to do that video too. Making a wargaming, making a Lego for Space Marine army.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe soon.
Mm-hmm. Not enough Gungas tonight.
I know. There's no Gungas.
Gungas.
Gungas. It's very sad. Mr. Hobbyman Canada 2. What if Games Workshop made a Dreadnought on bike?
That would be pretty sick.
And speaking of being on bike,
Woo!
could you believe the time? It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, we already had a video out this week, so make sure you go watch that video. And then we have 3 more. One on Wednesday, one on Friday, and a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday where we're judging your minis. The Patreon members submitted some photos of their miniatures, and we just go through them and shit all over them. And we're rude and mean, and they cry afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But so you got to join the Patreon for that.
Yeah.
And then we also have our Patreon-only live stream after our normal live stream on Fridays, where you can actually call in on Discord and chat with us while we're streaming, and it's a lot of fun. And it always gets really wild. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.